I'm Conrad, co-founder of ECO2GROW, where we strive to deliver intelligent energy procurement for small and medium-sized enterprises sustainably, efficiently, and easy. So we've been in the market for about 2.5 years now, and we have amassed a lot of associations working with us, a lot of partners that support us in delivering our promise. And with that help, we already deliver energy to some very renowned customers in very different industries. What we have seen at ECO2GROW is that the new energy market reality is very overwhelming and expensive for SMEs. Why is that? Well, first of all, the complexity in the energy market is growing steadily. That can be seen very, very easily if you compare the 2019 and 2024 energy spot market prices. Here in orange 2024 and 2019 in green. You can see that volatility has increased by 280% between those 5 years. And the average price has increased by 90%, which puts a lot of companies in jeopardy. On top of that, there are more and more sustainability requirements that companies also have to fulfill on top of all that. Finally, energy is a major cost driver in many industries today, driving up prices, making it harder to compete with other companies, maybe from places where energy is a bit cheaper. And also the fragmented energy market is not helping companies out in this place, not providing a holistic solution that can cover all, but you have to have different companies and end up in integration hell in the end. So we developed our energy autopilot. This autopilot helps companies revolutionize their energy procurement, delivering a holistic solution to cover all problems at once and help them make better decisions based on market developments. We start with a detailed analysis. We take your load profile and the consumption patterns and build an individual energy procurement strategy on top of those informations and what we know about the market. Finally, during the energy delivery, we also continuously market and monitor everything, adjusting strategic decisions on the fly to make the best out of your energy procurement strategy. So what does that actually mean for a company? Let us look at a case study of a company with 8.5 gigawatt hours of energy consumption in 2024. Before our optimization, this company has had a 50-50 split between a spot and a yearly future contract. After our optimization, you can see that the energy product portfolio is much more diversified. But not only that, before they paid 117 euros per megawatt hour on average. However, after our optimization, we were able to lower that to 95 euros per megawatt hour, which is an 18.8% cost reduction. But not only that, we also were able to squeeze in about 30% of green energy procurement from solar and wind PPAs. What does that mean for the emissions? Well, let's have a look. Before the optimization, just from energy procurement alone, there were 140,000 tons of CO2 equivalent emissions just from the procurement of energy. After the optimization, by switching some of that energy through to PPAs from solar and wind, we were able to reduce the emission to about 100,000 tons, which is 24% less than before. How do we do that? Let's take a little peek behind the curtain. So this is a general load profile. It's very, very even. And if we wanted to add 7 gigawatt hours of clean energy to that, and did that with 100% of solar, we can see we have a lot of excess energy. Energy that is basically not used, not contributing to the actual production of the company. Same with wind. We see there's a lot of energy that is just above what is needed. So what we do is we do a very thorough analysis and make up the perfect fit between solar and wind PPAs to have the most use of the green energy. So you can see our ECO2GROW autopilot has a lot of advantages for your business. Not only we enable you to get green energy procurement out of the box, but we also help you save costs. We help you understand better where your energy comes from and where you use it. We give you planning security through more transparent cost and pricing models. We help increase flexibility and price stability through our mix of products. And finally, we also help support your team in buying energy more intelligent and better in the future. So what can you do if you have an industrial production plan today? First, reach out to us for a free analysis, define your preferences in risk management and green energy coverage. Then give us your relevant profiles, so load profiles, but also your own production profiles if you have your own solar panel on the roof or something like that. And then finally, refer us to your supply chain to help you also lower your Scope 3 emissions. So yeah, if you've got that all down, thank you very much, and you can reach out to us either through our webpage or our email address, which is sales@eco2grow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Konrad.